Hey yo, it's your boy Monster Man Rocco.
It's your boy Swagger Rock.
This is Snack the Ripper.
And you rap for those who don't know.
This is Master Ace. You are now rocking with the best. Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records Radio. Let's go.
Breaking Records Radio.
Press 5 now. How you check Breaking Records Radio.
Breaking Records, man. Radio is like the place to be. I don't fuck strange music, dude.
But one thing, you know, since day one, since I first discovered your music, and I was kind of curious, because you know how, you know, some cats like Soulja Boy and shit, you know, they manipulated LimeWire and used to like post their song as like 50 Cent in the club, you download it and it's the fucking you. But your shit used to be slamming on Napster back in those days. You know what I mean? Your shit used to be all over Napster. That's how a lot of us in Canada became familiar with you, was through Napster.
Yeah, because you want to know the cool thing about music. This is the cool thing. If the music's good, people fuck with it without you being fucking some major label or some big you know, a cosign. So the thing with Necro music, and this is a fact because I've never been cosigned. When my music was available for free on Napster and all these kids would say, "You gotta hear I Need Drugs. You gotta hear Dead Body Disposal. You gotta hear Get on Your Knees." I had something that would make people say, "You gotta hear."
Yeah.
I still do, but remember, you're talking about a time when barely anyone was like Necro. How many people since then have tried to be similar to Necro?
Yeah.
So it's harder for people, for a fan, to recognize the real Necro when there's all these other type of people that rap crazy and this and that. I have to almost reinvent myself and be crazier than everyone else.
Yeah.
You can't really be crazier than everyone else. There's a line of how crazy you can be. So you almost just have to figure out ways to market yourself to just be loved. Here's one thing I can be happy about. I own every master, okay? So I make money off day one, and I keep putting shit out, and my fan base loves me longevity for life. I will not lose them because I've had them for 20 years now.
Yeah.
They're not going nowhere. You understand? If you don't leave after 20 years, what possibly would make a fan base of 20 years leave me? Yeah. How would someone decide they're not going to love my shit? A rapper could come and destroy me right now with some battle. What?
I said, and people are so invested in you because they've been with you for so many years. Yeah, there's nothing.
I'm on so many playlists. I'm on like 100,000 playlists now. Even if a rapper, Necro sucks, Necro this, Necro that, you fuck dead bodies, you're not successful like me. They did this rap song and all their fans, fuck this guy. It's not going to stop people streaming Dead Body Disposal, Who's Your Daddy, Creepy Crawl, No Remorse, Get on Your Knees, Notorious Glorious. I could keep fucking going on. It's going to get streamed because this shit is like nothing ever been done. The only thing people would expect, where's your rebuttal? Now, what's worst scenario? My rebuttal might suck. It just might not be skilled and good. Well, they'll all say, "Oh, that's a shame. He's just not as good anymore." And then they'll just go and listen to all the old shit. But I think we know, fans know, my worst fucking rhyme is going to be hilarious enough to make the other person look like a fucking asshole. My worst shit. Even if they bodied me, I'm going to come with something that's going to make the people go, well, so you can never, you can't do what 50 Cent did to Ja Rule to a Necro. It's different, man. It's different. Ja Rule wasn't respected for classic, legendary, lyrical fucking shit. He didn't have that kind of respect. He had commercial respect. In commercial world, people will flip on you.
Oh, they're fickle as fuck.
And also the black streets. When I say the black streets, that world, they will flip on you if they think someone has more credibility or a 50 Cent comes through and you don't represent the way they think you should represent on some street shit. Next thing you know, they don't fuck with you no more. Yeah. Die-hard underground fans love you for life. Excuse me. Check this out. There's females that I get into arguments with over me wanting to fuck them, and maybe they don't want to fuck me or whatever. You know, like dumb shit. When chicks act like idiots and then, oh, such a big fan. You know, but now you said some like crazy shit to me. You're still going to be a fucking fan. You know how I know? A year later, these girls message me back. I just couldn't keep away from your music. You're a dick, but blah, blah, blah. Oh, and now my current boyfriend listens to you as well. It's like it just shows me that when your music is classic, you're indestructible. And what is the hardest thing to do? Probably make classic music. I mean, if everyone could make classic music, everyone would. How many people really make classic music? I'm not going to take away from nobody. I'm just going to use an example. If I said to you, you tell me if yes or no. Just give me a yes or no answer on this one. Do you agree the most classic Wu-Tang shit was done in the period when RZA was doing every beat?
Yeah.
Okay. Notice that, though. Take RZA out of the equation, and you'll say the newer Wu-Tang shit will never compare to the shit that when RZA was behind the boards.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just an example of classic. RZA combining with a Raekwon created what everyone loves.
Yeah.
Take RZA out of the second album. Second album's not considered a classic, right? Immobilarity? It's not considered. It doesn't get the respect. There's no RZA production on it. So my point is, if making classic shit was so easy, why isn't Raekwon's second album a classic? Because that element of magic was them both combining.
Yeah.
RZA on the beats and him on the lyrics. And listen, it happens a lot with a lot of people. Take the producer away, your shit ain't gonna be as fly, bro.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's a fact.
Okay.
Yeah,
and be a good beat maker, but never connect with that lyricist that is that fucking ill. You're just gonna be known as that beat guy that gives a lot of beats out to people, but you're not gonna have that classic full album. I'm not gonna mention names because I don't want to shit on producers. Do you know producers that everyone says, oh, he's a great producer? But you can't name a full classic album that guy's produced beginning to end with a classic MC?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Okay, that's because they give out a lot of beats, but a lot of times those beats don't turn into classic songs with the classic MC. I have been blessed, okay? And of course, people are going to say I'm tooting my own horn because that's what a rapper does. If we think we're the shit, we say, I'm the motherfucking best. That's how you become a rapper. You don't become a rapper saying I'm the worst, unless it's just emo time now, unless you're Little Dicky. Little Dicky, who I actually think is pretty cool, is going to say some shit like, I'm the worst, and that's going to work for him. But I get his stilo. You know what I'm saying? Because I watched his new show, and it's funny as hell. But basically, I think I'm dope. But I know that not everything I do is dope. I know that there's a scale of, if you take all the songs, 500, I can see what streams better than other shit. If I look at my Spotify, I'm going to see all 500, 600, whatever songs I released, and I'm going to know the top 20. I'm going to know that your Head Split is one of my biggest songs. Why do people love Head Split? Something magical about Head Split. Same way people love Cream. Something special about Cream. Notice Cream is only Deck and fucking Ray on it.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't have the rest of the Wu. That's their biggest song, though. The Wu-Tang's biggest song is not a song with all 8 of them on it, without all 9 of them on it. That's because magic. Something fucking about that song was magic. Same thing with Ice Cream. Ice Cream is magic. Only 3 of them on it. Only 3 of them. So magic can happen for anyone. Even a dude right now that's totally not popping. If he can some fucking how figure out how to make magic, it'll blow up. But if it was so easy, then why do some of these dudes spend the last 10 years not making magic? Because they don't know how to make the right beat with the right hook, with the right lyrics, with the right concept. They're trying. We hear it, and we're like, eh. When a lot of people hear magic, they tell everybody about magic.
Yeah.
I have had those moments. Who's Your Daddy is a magic moment where girls all over the world love it. Every girl loves that song. And they want to get fucked. And they want to get fucked to the song. Like girls want to get dicked down.